Hello everyone, how are you? Nice to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. How are you doing today? I'm making my junk journal and I thought, why not doing it live? Let's close the sound. Oops, closed. So, I don't know if you can see. This internet is so annoying. Many of us crafters have issues with the internet being so slow, and that way you lose data and you can see clearly. Gosh, I twist my tongue saying that. Plus, the image in Google Plus is in Google Hangout is better than. Anyway. Hi, Thunder. How are you? Nice to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. So let's start. I'm making this junk journal, and it has two signatures. How are you, Thunder? And it has two signatures, and it's quite bulky, as you can see. And I already did one, the first boo-boo. I don't know if you can see it very much, but one signature is a bit higher than the other. Yeah, they are not completely straight. Squeeze it, and they're not completely straight. Anyway, me and my boo-boos. I can do a journal without boo-boos. And I managed to fix a bit my sewing machine. I couldn't get her to how do you say it? A handyman. How do you say the ones that repair stuff? So I open it and squeeze some stuff and put some silicone oil, and managed to fix it a bit. It still knocks and makes weird sounds, but it did some sewing. So I will put this aside for a bit, for a few minutes. I was making this embellishment, and how I'm doing today. My hand is in enormous pain, but I'm doing right. Okay, compared to the past few days. The past few days I was probably, I don't know, with a flu something, and all I wanted to do was sleep. I couldn't open my eyes and sneezing and stuff. So this four embellishment, believe it or not, took me more than 2 hours to make. I mean, gosh, am I a slow crafter or not? And they took me hours to make. I'm not kidding. And I wasn't watching something, and I wasn't chatting. I was just, okay, wasn't free. I was just doing those stuff. And it took me ages. So we put those there so for Blair. And I printed in internet this beautiful image. And I don't know which one should I use. This one has a better print. It doesn't have any lines, anything. I just changed the quality of the paper. This is in simple paper, and this is in glossy paper. And the paper is the same. I just changed the settings on the printer, and the ones on the glossy paper, let me put it like that so you can see it better. The ones on glossy paper became more darker, but the color is more thicker. It's very nice. The only thing is that it's too dark, so her face and her hair are completely covered. That was cats outside fighting, I guess. And on the other hand, this one looks more bright, and you can see her hair and her face. So I guess I will use this one, even though if you look very, very close. If you look very, very close, you can see. Ella, the cat wants to go out. You can see some lines, and I didn't want it, but let's see what will happen. I will mod batch, not mod batch, I have this glue. This one. So tell me your news, ladies. How have you been doing? And what are you crafting? Oh, I'll use my ordinary brush. I like this fun brush to do crafts. And let's see. I already have something. I don't like this glue. What's stuff from the brush? And I damaged the paper there. And until we start gluing our lace, I found I don't like this glue. It reacts like the paper is waterproof, and I have some hair here. Yeah. I know I shouldn't use that brush because I'm using it to make to paint coffee on my paper. Anyway, how long on one journal? How long can I work on one journal? Well, it depends on a journal. This one has, because it will have a swing. You know, the stitching thing. It has a lot of sewing on it. Too much sewing on it. Sorry, I drank some water. So I spent days, a couple of days at least, to do all the sewing. You know, all this in the machine. So I have to say, junk journal, it takes, if you don't do it very plain and, you know, very simple and not almost nothing, it takes days. The truth is that it takes days. So let me plug my glue gun. Imagine that you will spend one day, maybe more, dyeing your papers. Coffee dyeing papers, tea dyeing, depends what you want to do and how you want it to be done. So you will spend at least one day copying your paper. You will spend many hours cutting your paper. You will spend time printing your paper or finding your paper, because somebody may not use printables, may use stuff that he found here there in books, in journals, in wherever you can find your sources, magazines, napkins. Imagine if you do decoupage on your paper, you will spend extra day doing your decoupage. So if you don't do the plain journals that some do, and just print a kit and add some coffee dyed paper and some stamping, and that's it, and then decorate light, slight, not very heavy, the covers, a journal like that can take to a non-experienced person 4 days and a very experienced person 1 day. But if you do more stuff, the more you do, the more time it takes. I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat, to get hot. And so I will use this dolly for the front cover. What I have done so far is that, okay, I've fixed my papers, cut them, all the papers, almost all the papers has sewing on them. Then I found which papers to combine together. Then I took, it's not a chipboard cardstock. It was the back cover of a watercolor paper album. So I took that, cut it in the size I wanted, and I cover it with a very good quality fabric that I have as a table runner. And I covered that and glued that, both sides, and then I did some decorating stitching that I will probably hide now. Anyway, and I managed the inside of my fabric to be great, and I didn't mind that the outside wasn't so much great. So because the outside will be covered, and I will use this doily to cover the outside, and I will also use to make this junk journal laces and products that Irene, seriously scrapping, has in her store. And let's say that this will be a design team project for her. I forgot to put it in the titles because these products, come on, let's say, most of the products I will use are from her store. And let me show you until the glue gun is hot. I cut this page. So most of the stuff I will use are from her store. And I will use this beautiful trim. And there are beautiful other trims like this. And she gave those to me as happy mail in my birthday. And I just have them here. And I promised to do design team projects with her products. So I will use those. This is stunning. I will use those. I can remove this. It's very fine and delicate one. To make my project. I love this one, but this will be my precious and I won't use it here. I really, really love this one. And I cut a piece from this amazing eyelet, very, very wide. Can you see compared to my hand? And I will use it to make a pocket. And she has this beautiful, beautiful trim, and I don't know if I will use that because my project has crochet, so I don't know if I will use this amazing. I love this one. And it's stunning quality. And she has beautiful, beautiful laces. I use this one in another project. And I use very many yards from this. And I use in another journal, this one. Let me show you. This one, it was in my roses journal. So thank you, Irene, for that. And this is a wider elastic one. Hi, Crafty King. And this is an elastic one. They are very beautiful. And I'm just showing you all. And I love this eyelet one. And it's in a lovely beige color. And I use almost all of this in my roses junk journal, and it was amazing. It did a stunning effect in the all around the edges. And I use many, many of this in another project, also in a rose junk journal. It's amazing, very delicate. And I will just put those outside. I just saw you some of those. Now, well, you're not slow. I mean, I can take a week. I have a junk journal that I'm making since summer. Imagine that, because it was custom made. And so I will make my pocket first, and I cut this here to do a pocket. Sorry, my brain is jumping from one thing to another. I have that type of brain. I don't concentrate a lot. So as I was telling you, I have a journal that I'm making since summer. I have 2 junk journals that I have to deliver to a guy, and because it was the theme was weird, it was Greek, and I have to find all the images and all the icons, and then because they are free online and they're not a printable kit, I have to fix the size and print them one by one, and it was really annoying, and I have to glue them down, and I know I'm rambling. So I know I will use this as a pocket here, and I will use this all around from the in this inside. Gosh, my stunning English. Thunder is under your name. I know that sounded stupid, the way I say that. So I'm just trying to see where. So I'll need something like this heavy to hold my pages down, and I will take my spatula. Yes, Irene, seriously, scrapping has amazing laces, and she has a zippered store, and I will have to find it after I'm done with the live. But you know, I'm the last minute person, and I always go unprepared. I'm usually the person online that you see and watch what not to do. What not to do, how to come unprepared, how to not have all your supplies there, how to do mistakes. I'm that type of crafter in lives. So I'm taking my spatula and trying to make it nice and tight over there so it won't overlap my pages and do damage to my pages. And this will be my pocket, and I'm doing it now because I will fold the fabric outside and cover it then all around, and it won't look any messy. Oh, did I put it right? Okay. So, how are you, ladies? Tell me your news. I just wanted some company while I'm crafting. Nothing much. Okay, here it needs more. And try not to glue our journal page. Okay, nicely. Cool stuff. Your name is Hungarian and means fairy, and I really bet that, not probably, I bet that you already have told us before and I don't remember it. Like I always do. People tell me stuff that I forget. It runs in our blood to be, you know, Alzheimer. So you already have told me that before, and I didn't remember. Oh, I was looking for a scissor. Okay, see with me. So let's see, is this okay? Okay, this is glue. We have a pocket here, a beautiful pocket here, a very wide pocket here. Kim, journals take a lot of time. Trust me, take a lot of time. Only to coffee dye your paper, and you know, it's the preparation that takes enormous time. And imagine that, okay, some people that are really fast in making junk journals, the journals are more plain if you notice that. If you see a crafter with massive production in junk journals, that you will notice that their junk journals are plain. They might have some writing on them, like it's in typewriter. Actually, it's print. Or they might have a stunning cover, but most of them you will notice that the inside it's plain. There is a lady, very beautiful, sweet, and she's a young lady, and she makes stunning junk journals, and she makes them in also boho and gypsy style. If you notice, she will post 6 junk journals, but he won't post them. Hello, Debbie, how are you? She won't post 6 junk journals every week or every month. She will post every 2 or 3 months. You will see that. And she will make some smaller projects in the time between, because a junk journal that you want to embellish it and have stuff inside and have, it takes a lot of time. That's why some junk journals are very, very expensive. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of supplies. You have to gather them together, you have to make them match, you have to do many preparation. It's not something like that. It depends on what you make. I'm telling you once again, it really depends on what you're making. But junk journals takes a lot of time. I mean, only to print and cut paper. When I print the kits that Daisy Collins, because the papers inside here are from Tsunamis Rose Designs, only to print the papers that Daisy Collins sent me, I can spend a night. And then start cutting them, I can spend them whole morning. The rest of the morning, it's really time-consuming process, if I may say so. So I had, and I can see where I place it. Let me grab it. Sorry, I will move the camera a bit. Whoops. It wasn't an earthquake. It was just me. So I can walk. I will place this trim all around. This is also from Irene Series Scrapping. And it's a thin, let me put my pin there. And it's a thin eyelet trim. It's very, very nice and very, very delicate. And I will place it all around to my edge and make a nice border around my page, my covers inside. And I won't bother do any other decoration inside. So so Debbie, how are you? What time is over there? Why you're not sleeping? Isn't nighttime for Americans? How is the weather over there? Crafty Kim, maybe if you refresh, will it be any better? Maybe if you refresh, it will be better. So it's raining. Is it winter for you? If you can see the sun, I don't have any lights on. Oh, I'm lying. I have a small lamp on, but no any other lights because it's really, how do you say it? Sunshine. It's really sunshine here. It's fall. October for us, it's fall. And it's really a good sunshine day. And it's Friday, so people will have a nice weekend. They will probably go swimming if they can. And then I will fold this on the other side and you won't see that. And I will add something in the corners to cover this thing. So this will be the tricky part. But since the book is flexible, I will do this. And pass the trim from one side to another. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if it's closed nicely. And if you hear any noises, I apologize, it's the neighbor. As I told you, it's sun, so when the sun is shining, people go outside and Aristi, Thunder, are you asking me if it's complicated to do a live stream? No, it's not. The only complicated thing is that you need a good internet speed, and I don't have that. You really need a good internet speed, otherwise the result is really not good. You're wasting your time, actually. And people are not watching. Look at me, for example, because my the quality of the live stream is not good. So, you know, and the only thing that you need is a good internet speed and also a good webcam, at least, that will bring you that will show good quality image, you know, so you won't lose what you're making. You can also use your phone to make a live stream. Many people use their phones to make live streams. My phone doesn't do live streams, so I can do that. So Thunder, you have the same problem. You can see clearly. I don't have a good internet speed. I'm paying for 24 megabps. That's the internet speed. And instead of 24, I actually have 8 megabps. Opa, let's remove that. Can you see? We have a binding here, so let's fix it. Instead of that, I have 8 megabps as downloading, and 0.18, 74 to 83, it plays there. 0.74 to 83, uploading. So my internet speed is really, 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 really crappy. Even though I pay, as I told you, for 24 megabps. If my uploading speed was at least 10, oh boy, the image will be way better. But it's really, really, really nasty. And they don't provide a faster internet speed in my neighborhood, because I don't live in a neighborhood that, you know, it's a big center and they need faster speeds because they have businesses here and stuff. So I don't have good internet speed here, at least with the company I'm not, at least with the provider I'm now, with my current provider. And it's annoying, especially when you're doing, white laces projects and stuff. You can see what the person is making. I know that. That's why I haven't been live so long. And Facebook has a better quality. The image in Facebook is really better. But what happens when you go live to Facebook is when you bring your video back to YouTube, when you upload the video from YouTube, you can do it. So you can do that. The thing that happens is that you lose data and you end up to have a bad quality video in your YouTube. So either way, the only thing is that it's easier for Facebook friends to see you, and that's my dogs. And the image there is it's better quality, but it has another disturbing fact, the Facebook Live. I don't know about other people, but when I do Facebook Live, my chat is freezing. So I can see the chat. So it's, even though I know that people are watching, I can see the chat and they're talking to me, and it doesn't move by itself. For my device, at least. So let's see. So we'll have a nice border all around, and all these beautiful laces are from Irene Seriously Scrapping, and she has a channel here in YouTube, and it's called Seriously Scrapping, and she also has a Zibet store. I think it's Zibet, it's not an Etsy. And she also having a giveaway. Still, her giveaway is going on. I think, doesn't she, David? Isn't she? Sorry, her giveaway is still on. And don't forget, ladies, I also have a giveaway in my channel. I'm giving away a lace book that many talented ladies did the pages, and I bound it together, and I'm giving it away to some lucky winner, because it will be a really lucky person to have all these beautiful pages. Let's see. And now we'll go here and close this like that. Finger burn, finger burn. Finger burn, finger burn. Where do you live now? Don't you live in the UK? Yes, I get you, Jander. For me, it takes 6 to 8 hours for a video that is around 50 to 20 minutes. I mean, not a long video. It depends. If I do it 25 minutes, it can take 12 hours to upload a video. That's why it prevents me from doing that. It's really, really annoying. Because I have only a laptop and I can have it so much hours on and working. So let me show you what we did. We did this pocket here. So let's remove that. We did this deep pocket here in the front cover. And all around we place this trim to be a nice edge and a nice border. Can you see it? I will go later and cut some stuff that it has here and there to make it more clean, because our products looks more expensive when they are nicely trimmed and clean. So what I know I will do, because I don't know what I will do. I will probably add this trim again all around as a, how do you say it? Come on, how do you say it? Border also. I don't know. I have a prettier one, but I don't want to use it. Sorry, sorry. I don't have much and I love it. Yeah. Come on, let's see. First of all, we'll place our lace, and I know my lace is a bit bigger than my, than my cover. So I know I will cut it here and do something else here. So my nose is itching. What does it mean in your country when your nose is itching? In our country, it means that somebody will hit me. So how do you find which is the good and which is the bad side in crochet? Jeez. How do I know which is the good and which is the bad side in crochet? Does it have, because it's a handmade, you know, this thing. How do I know which is the good and which is the bad? I guess I won't. No. I guess I won't know. So now we'll place this here and make a beautiful, beautiful, stunning, stunning, stunning cover. I love it. I love it. Already I love it. And I know I'm not gluing it all the way down, so I can see what I will put all around. I love it. I could just leave it like that if the oh, come on, dyslexia. What do you mean to make the cover and then binding? If you make the cover, because I have done that, boo-boo, when you bind it, you can see your spine here. You're stitching here because I'm stitching them on the cover. I'm not stitching them in a paper and then glue them on the cover because they're soft. So this will be an amazing cover just by it. I like it like that, but as you can see, it's a bit longer than it needs. So I know I will cut it and make it shorter, and I will glue it a bit, not too much, because I want my edges not to be glued. Let's see. I don't want to glue my edges yet because I want to see what I will add underneath them. So we'll have a fuller effect. And I will also need to add some lace in the spine, I guess. So before that, because I didn't use white thread, and it's a waxed thread, and you can see it, and I don't like that. So we'll use probably a piece of lace to cover it a bit. Nothing much. What does it mean in your country when your nose is scratching? You know. Let's see, because this lace is too transparent, if we have any results. Otherwise, yep. I will take one of the arranged string. Jesus, hot here today. I will take this one. Hi, Krista. How are you? Why am I shouting? How are you, Krista? How are you? Debbie, you're still here? Debbie, you're here. You're always in my life. Debbie was my giveaway winner. And stupid me, I sent her her prize. And even though I wrote the address right, I forgot to write something. I don't know what that was. As a result, I thought that Debbie, her package was lost in the way, that somebody took it. And we were both sad, I guess. I was, at least, because she was the winner and she didn't ever get her package. And the thing is that, anyway, the package returned to me and I have to resend it because, stupid me, my eyes are decorated for decoration purpose on my head. I don't know if you have done it before. And I was so stressed and sad that it got lost because, you know, when you're low budget, and I was sad about it. I mean, gosh. And one day I go to ship an order, a junk journal order in the post office, and the lady in the office told me, "Oh, you have a package." And I said, "I don't expect something." Yeah. And I really buzzed her. I was annoying her every day. Did it came? Did it came? Did it came? And that was my stupidity. And as we say in Greece, when you don't have brain, you have legs to walk again. And now I will have to resend it. I haven't been to the post office yet today. I was supposed to go this Friday to take my design team package and send you your package, Debbie. But my design team package hasn't arrived yet, so I didn't went to the post office. Otherwise, I was going to tell you, I posted. I hate the sound of the glue gun on the glass surface. Yes, Krista. I was sad. I was really sad. Where is my image? So we have an image here. I almost forgot we have an image. Jeez. And I will cut it. It's not dry yet. Isn't? No, it's not. So far, I don't have something in the mailbox. Here in Greece, let me explain you how it works. When something is small enough, we have small mailboxes. Our mailboxes, imagine it's like a big book thick like that and like that. And it has a gap like this on the top. You're putting them like this, standing. We're putting them like that on the wall, and with screws on the wall next to our door. And the gap, it's like this, so you can fit your hands inside and grab something, but it can fit envelopes. So if something is bigger than that, then they leave you a notification that you have to go and take it from the post office. Also, some of the parcels that ladies sent, they're coming to us in a form that we have to sign to get them. So if the postman doesn't see you and you won't sign, they don't put it in your, how do you say it, your mailbox. Thank you, Krista. So this will be here. So I know I will have to do some economy, if you may say so, if I may say so, and just cut the center of my book, I think, the center of the doily. So I won't waste it. Do you think it's cheapy doing that? Or should I leave it like that? Because if I cut it, I can save some. Let's leave it because I want to sell this and I don't want it to be cheapy. So the image will go there, and it's a beautiful image, but it's not dry yet. Yes, that is what I was asking. I was asking something very thin that can fit in a letter envelope, because you have different rates over there compared to ours. And I asked something thin that it fits on brain work. Come on, brain work. That it fits on a small envelope, on a small letter envelope, so you can send it easier. And we're left with this beautiful piece that we can use somewhere else, or we can even use it here. No, I don't like it here. Yes, I don't know why that happened, Debbie. Usually when you say send a letter envelope from USA, it comes to me in 10 working days. When it's a letter, it comes fast. When it's a parcel, a package, how can I say that? Then it takes 21 days. My design team project, May Larson shipped my design team project on the 60th of the previous month. 60 or 26. Anyway, so far it's more than 2 weeks and it's still not here. It's still not here, and it's more than 2 weeks, and it's really annoying because it's my design team package and I should have had it days before, so because it's the October kit and I should have present that, and the shipping is crazy slow. So let's see what are we going to place around to make the ruffles, so we can glue this completely and make the front cover, start making the front cover. So I need something with ruffles. I'm looking. My neck is killing me. It would be nice if I had a crochet one. Let's see. Oh, gosh. My desk is a house. House. How do you say it in English? Yes, I know. No, not around the peak. I know I need something around the border so I can glue the doily, because the border won't look nice now. Can you see? We need something around it first, so when you open it, it will look nicely. I'm disaster. So I need something like that. Can you see? But I have only this, so it doesn't go there. Thunder said, I know the feeling about the parcel. I do a swap with a lovely lady last Christmas and I have the same issues. It's lost and now I can make another journal for her. Hopefully she will receive it. It was my mistake. It wasn't somebody else's mistake. I have this one, but it's a bit narrow. Nope, nothing else with border. This one is a bit narrow. Will the work? Yeah, I think it will. Is it enough? Yes, it will work. What sort of journal is this? What sort of journal is this? You mean it's a junk journal and it has printables from Tsunamis Rose Designs and it has a theme that is a sewing theme. How can I manage to not show you a design page? And it has various decorations inside. And so far I haven't decorated the pages only, and I won't do too much decoration to the pages, I have to be honest. Only some sewing. I spent days sewing and adding some scraps of fabric here and there, so, and trims and various stuff. And it's a junk journal, and I'm making junk journals for Tsunamis Rose Design and also making them to sell them. I use the kits from Tsunamis Rose, and all the laces you see here today are from Irene Seriously Scrapping, and she has a Zippet store and she has a YouTube channel, and I will put the links below so you can go and see. I will put them after I'm done. So I will measure if my trim is enough to go all around. And I use pins to hold my tria, tessera, and B. Okay, my trim is enough to go all around. And I'm using pins to hold my laces from unfolding. You're welcome, Krista. I saw your crochet, they are amazing. And this actually is a handmade crochet that I killed now. Okay, wake up. Sometimes I'm blocking so much. I'm really blocking. Blue strings. Today they came after 3 months and fixed in the street, walk side, I think you call them. 3 months ago, they came and fixed the, how do you say this? The thing that the electricity wires pass through and give electricity to the houses. So they are made from wood. Those, I don't know, how do you say this? This standing. And they are made from wood, and one of them in front of our house was damaged. So they came and replaced it 3 months ago. And first came a company and break the walk side. And after the broke it, they make a hole around the pole. Okay, I remember the word, pole. So after they made a hole around the pole. So the next day, the people from the electric company came and they replaced the pole. And after that, it was left like this with all the stones and garbage and stuff and broken items and broken glasses, and it was left there for 3 months, because the first company had to come back again and clean it up and put concrete on the floor and fix the damage on the floor. And I was calling and calling and calling the electricity company every week to contact the contractor. How do you say them? The other company anyway. To contact them and bring somebody and fix it, and calling and calling. I was tired of calling them. Imagine that we became friends with the people from the company of electricity because I was calling them so many times. So they came today and cleaned the area and put concrete again. Woo-hoo. And the real issue was with my, okay, don't do that. Okay. The real issue was with my neighbors, that they were starting to me like it was my fault when somebody was throwing water from above and the dirt was going to them. It was a mess. And the person from the electric company was really polite and called me again and told me, did they came? And I told him yes, and I thanked him, and that was it. And I have blue strings all over my hands. Annoying. Really annoying. So that wasn't nice to burn. Thank you, Debbie. You're too kind. I don't have illusions and know that you can clearly see what I'm making because of my super fast internet speed. My dogs think that the road is private and it's only for them. So everyone who passes by, it's their property. That's what you get when you don't have trained dogs. Oh, it's hot. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's hot. And the sun is turning in this room now and it's getting really hot. I don't know if I'm in frame. Ladies, don't forget, we have, even though I think most of you are members already, I have added you. Don't forget, we have a beautiful, beautiful crafting Facebook group. And once again, I didn't put the links. Jeez, my brain. And we have a stunning, stunning Facebook group. And you can come and join and have fun and post whatever you like. It's completely free. And you can post your groups, your sites, your ads, whatever you wish. It doesn't matter as long as it's craft related, okay? And as long as you're polite, nothing else. That's the only rules. The only rules are no rules, actually. Finger burn, finger burn. This one, Krista. This one, it's not handmade, it's from China. But and then I will check those there. Jeez, it's hot here. Jeez, I'm complaining. So now I will go and start gluing nicely so we can cover also the where is it? I want to glue. Okay, I cleaned it. My group on Facebook, it's Artisti Aristi. And I want to change the name, but I don't know what to make it. I really don't know. I'm not very creative in those stuff. And my group on Facebook is Artisti Aristi. And also May Larson has a beautiful group. She's creative scraps designs. Okay, my brain. And both groups are now growing, and we have over, in May's group we have over 500 members, and in my group we have more than 400 members. And in my group we have many Greek ladies. So you can see what the Greek ladies make and their projects also, and they can interact with you. And, you know, You can give them ideas and share your experience with them, because you know you ladies are way more experienced in some styles of craft compared to Greek ladies, compared to us. And you can share your challenges, and you can share your channels, and you can share whatever you wish. Whatever you wish. It's really, really free, free, free. I don't like, when channels have rules and don't allow you to post videos or to post stuff. For me, it's do whatever you wish, as long as you're staying nice and polite. And you can even promote your stuff. That is what it's there for. And you can even say what you're selling. Let's clean this because it's not good. The only thing about selling is they won't be, in the chat. If somebody says I'm selling this, then the person that is interested in buying it will go and they fix the things they want, the details, privately. I think I'm shouting and my hand is killing me. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Se la cat, τίθελα. Θέλω κάτι να μην ακούφτει την αηδία, μιλάω ελληνικά τώρα, ενώ ξέρω. Oh, jeez. Okay. I have to put my binding first. And never do mixed media on the table you have your laces. I made my ribbon red. So never ever do mixed media on. Wake up. So let's see, where's the center? I'm ready to glue it. So this is 21 centimeters. Here's the center. I know, I'm talking too much. Some crafters are so, talkative. How do you say that when they speak? And when you craft, what do you do? Usually, what do you do while you craft? So this is glue here. No, this is glue here. While are you crafting? What are you usually doing that time. When I craft, gosh, I burn my hands. When I craft, I burn my hands. Except of burning my hands, when I craft, I usually take the phone. I have a phone device, but it's not working as a phone. I don't have a SIM in there. I don't use it as phone. So when I craft, I took it for photos actually, but it doesn't do live streams and stuff. So when I craft, I take that device and place it on my desk. And I put music on. And I hear classic music that time because it's more relaxing. And plus, it lasts long, they last for an hour or more. So they play. I'll leave them play there. What are you cooking? Cleaning the craft room is the worst thing. That's the worst thing about crafting. I really, really, really hate cleaning it. But when it's not clean, I mean, for me, cleaning is taking this from here to here, and then from here to here, and then again from here to here. And in the meantime, I just dust underneath, and it's really ridiculous the way I'm cleaning my craft room. But and when it's not clean, I can sit here. I'm not an OCD, how you say that, the disorder that things have to be in order. No, I'm not more whatever type. But when it's not clean, when your craft room is not clean, it doesn't let it. It's really frustrating to sit down in that area and craft. Okay, I did the boo-boo here. Me and my stupid boo-boos. I cut it wrong so it doesn't come here nicely. But I will cover the front of it, so I have become a boo-boo master. Me and my stupidity. You just woke up. Debbie, what time are you waking up? So, okay. So far we did this. And this, oh, geez. Jeez. Let's see. Good thing that hot glue can remelt. Glue strings longer. It's Friday here too, and it's 2:20 to 30 p.m. Okay. So let me show you what it is. I like this doily. It's amazing doily. And now we will add some stuff and cover up boo-boos. The word boo-boo reminds me some other word. What time are you waking up, Debbie? And you're awake this hour? I'm thirsty. Zippy, zippy. Since no one of you is polite enough to make me an orange juice, I will just drink my water. So let's see. Brain frozen. Brain freeze. Sorry. Sorry. The weather is hot, the weather is hot, the weather is hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot. Where do you need thunder? What do you leave thunder? Where? Oh, tell us. Oh, please do tell. Nope, too dark. Don't you like this one? I like this one. But it's too dark. Too dark, too dark, too dark, too hot. I don't know. I don't think it was in Pinterest, but if you pay me, I can send it to you. I don't think it was Pinterest. I have to be honest. And I need something here, something with layers. With ruffles, I mean. I don't say layers. Jeez. I need something here with ruffles. So I can cover this thing. I don't like that because I like that, but no. Everyone that wants the image can PM me and I can send it in Facebook and I can share it. I found it online. I have this lovely one, This is amazing. This is stunning. It's so heavy. I mean, it's so embroidery. And I have this amazing one. But I don't want to use it. Why? Oh, jeez. I will use it. My precious. I love it so much. And it was sent from Irene, series describing. That's all the laces I have used so far, except of the big dolly. What are you cooking when you invite us for dinner or lunch? I don't know what are you. Is there? What time is there? And I'm just fuzzy cutting. Are you like that? Do you have stuff that you don't want to use? Especially when you can replace them. It's not, yeah, okay, you have something that you love and you go buy it over and over and over. But when you have something that you love and you can replace it, are you like that? Do you keep it like it's, your precious? It's my precious. I have a precious thing. I remember it since I was a kid because we were never rich or stuff. So when I was getting something, like, for example, once my mother was cleaning houses, and the godmother of the kids that were living in the house came and brought them school supplies because it was the beginning of the year, of the school year. So she saw me there and she gave me some rubber, how do you say, razor, these things. She gave me an eraser, an amazing design. It was looking like shoes. And it was so cute. I still remember it. I don't know what happened to that razors. It was a pair of pink sport shoes, sneakers. It was amazing. And I was keeping it like my precious, didn't use it. And at the end up, you end up throwing them away because they are damaged and you don't use them. But they are my precious. I don't like that. It's not something like, it has no point being there. I spent so little hour cutting it without any point. Good morning, Aunt Becky. How are you? Come and join me. Come and join me. Join me. Jeez. Come and join me doing nothing. because we have to cover the freaking boo-boo I did. So this will go there. Okay, but what will go here? Okay, Becky. Stay quiet so you won't wake them. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm fuzzy cutting this. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I need something here. I have stuck because I need something here. And it has to be something crochet. And it can be this. No, I don't like that either. Thank you so much. Okay, Krista, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for being here. I will figure it out. I will someday. Oh, jeez. Me and my stupid brain. I'm just trying to see. I will sure have to get up and close the curtain because the sun is hitting on my back and it's cooking my back. I like that better. So we need another thread. Becky, what time's over there? That's the annoying thing about people all over the world, crafters all over the world, that we have weird time difference. So it's a really, how can I say it? For example, when I want to watch all of you doing lives, I have to stay awake for 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. for me. So when I want to watch, you know, Pink Poodle and all the ladies that do lives and I like to watch them, it's between 3 and 6 a.m. for me, depending when they're going live. So it's a bit, exhausting. The it's around 3-4 days now that I'm going to bed regularly, 10 for my time, 10 p.m. for my time, and I have lost connection with all of them. I haven't seen anyone since I'm sleeping. I don't like how cranky this is. might do that. At least in one corner, like that. Yes, I may do that. Just a minute. Ow. Let's see. Her sister-in-law alarms his birds? Oh, it sounds like birds. You lost me there. What is raiding means? I sleep most of the time in lives. While somebody is live, it's not, I don't do it on purpose. I just fall asleep because it's really, really late for me. Okay, I'm blocked. Wake up. Brain freeze. I'm going to do something like layering here. And so far I have done a hole in water. Don't worry, Becky, I don't get every English phrase that you tell, not just you. You know, since it's not my mother language, my native language, how do you say that? Sometimes I watch live, for example, and when they speak in a more southern accent, and they laugh and they speak and they use some words that I don't get, and they laugh and I'm like, ah, what do you mean? Ah, what's that? And all of this happening, and my brain froze because I cut the border here because it was too wide, and I don't know what to put here. That is why you see me block like that. Can you believe it? My stupidity? Can you? Because I can't. It's gigantic. My stupidity is gigantic. Stupid brain. It's not in your hand, Thunder. It's the time difference. It doesn't have to. Doesn't mean you're rude or something. It's the time difference that makes you fall asleep. I do that. You can control how you fall asleep. It happens. It's not in your hand. I watch the live streams while I'm in my bed, and I have the laptop on my hand, on my lap, on my, my tummy. And do you know how many times the stupid thing has fallen on my head? Yes, I do that, Aunt Becky. I always say, what do you mean? What do you mean? What does mean? What is this? What is that? I'm really annoying. I'm really, really, really annoying. So enough rambling. Let's do something, and let's decorate the picture from the back, since my brain is frozen again. I'm like that. I do the same. What is this? What is that? What that means? What the other means? If you don't ask, you won't learn. I don't have an English degree. Greek people speak many foreign languages and have many degrees in many languages, especially the younger people. But in order to get a degree in a foreign language, you have to go to private schools and learn. Private schools for Italians, private schools for French, and stuff like that. As a result, I don't have an English degree because I had to go to school and pay for it. So most of the things I speak and how I speak are from the movies. I speak a bit French like that. I understand Italian and Spanish. I don't get why Americans don't speak foreign languages. It's in Europeans, people from Europe, most of them speak a second language. And I don't know why Americans doesn't go to learn extra languages. Here, if you don't speak an extra language, first of all, we are a place with tourists, so we have to speak extra languages. So you can see people speaking, for example, let's say some weird languages. Chinese. There are people that speak Chinese. There are people that speak Russia. And there are people that speak, what else that I found a bit difficult to learn? Turkish, Japanese, but languages like English, Italian, French, German, what else? Italica, Germanica, Anglica, Gallica. And Spanish, they consider to be basic languages. So, most of people speak them. You must be very old, above 60s. You must be born around 50 not to speak a second language, because, with around World War II, people didn't speak didn't go and learn many languages. Debbie, you took German and French? That's cool. That you could speak Spanish then, since Mexico is close to you. But we don't speak some language because another country is close to us. We just speak it. We just learn it so we can learn it. I wish I could go and learn many languages. There is a Greek guy that speaks 37 languages. I love those types of people that speak so many languages. And she's so educated that she doesn't only speak the language, she learns about the country that the language is learning. It's, you know, she learns about the customs, the cuisine, the food, the traditions, the culture, the history. I'm jealous of that guy. But Greek people, many Greek people, especially from my age and under, and even older, after the World War II, that the economy was straightening up and people start to be educated more. It was a basic need to speak many languages. Plus, as I told you, we are a very touristic location. Greece is very touristic, so you have to speak many languages in order so the tourists can interact with you. Imagine that people came over and we couldn't speak and couldn't interact with them. It will be weird. It will be hard for them. They will think that it's not, a very friendly environment. So you might not see poor people speak or very old people speak. It's rare if they don't have a very high education. But Greek people love to have, high education and have, university degrees and stuff like that. So it's very common to see them speak. Really, Thunder? That's very clever from you. You took a semester and failed miserably. That's funny. Thunder say that she learns how to speak English from tutorials in YouTube. I learned many crafting terms that I didn't know, and I didn't know what they mean from tutorials in YouTube. Many crafting terms, like embellishments. It took me ages to learn that freaking word, embellishments. And craft supplies, and yes, I know that. Becky's saying that higher education is getting out of reach for most of Americans. Here, higher education, it's not something that you actually pay. You have to pay to enter a university. And when I say pay, you don't pay the university, you pay so you can do the lessons that you will be examined to get in the university. Every June, not June, 1 month before June, anyway, every year when the schools are closing and they give the exams in the school and pass the year in school and the grades in school. So after they finish high school and they pass high school, you go and give exams. That's for all the country. not in your school, in another place, and you give exams in mathematics, in language, you write an essay, and then depending on where do you want to go, you will give biology, for example. You give from 4 lessons. You will give biology. You will give anatomy. You will give. You will write. I mean, and it's really, really hard to pass, and you really need good scores to pass. So, in order to get those scores, you have to be trained for 2 or 3 years in a private school, extra from your school, to be better on those. That's the only thing that we pay in Greece. And then when you pass in a school, that you have to pay for, how to, for living and for various stuff. But the actual university is free here. They're actually, the university is free. We don't pay for that. But you will spend, imagine that you could be training for 2 or 3 years just to enter, to be good at those lessons, because the level is too high and they write too big, and it's not multiple choice. You have to write by yourself. It's not multiple choice, and it's really hard to pass. And the levels, if you want, for example, to go to medical school, oh boy, you have to write perfect in everything. And you have to write in Latins and in ancient Greeks, and it depends. It depends when you want to go, because you give other lessons. The common lessons is to write the mathematics, and it depends. All the mathematics are not the same, because there are different mathematics for medical school, and there are different mathematics for, philosophy, for example. And you have to write the mathematics, and you have to write the language. The language is, vocabulary, it's grammar, it's an essay. You write an essay with a big theme, and the exams last for many hours, and it's and they have some extra lessons that you have. Here we don't pay. We don't pay the school, the university. We don't pay the university. But here, medical school takes ages. I mean, you get in there, kid, and when you're done, you're 40 years old. I mean, it takes ages, because first of all, it's 6 years. Most of universities are 4 years, but that, and I don't need master or doctorate, the simple degree, it's 6 years. And after the 6 years, you're a plain doctor. You don't have a certain certification, and you don't have a, specialty. You don't have some specialty. You're not an eye doctor, or, a pediatrist or gynecologist. You don't have something. And after you're done with this, with the plain doctor, you have to go and make your practice for 2 years. And after that, you have to go to a list and apply for a specialty. And specialty, the special to get to be a certain type of doctor, it may take you from 2 to 4 years, depending on what is that. And after that, you have to be in the hospital and trained and work in that specialty. And you might want to go and get a different specialty. I mean, imagine that you can be 14, still be in medical school. The good thing with medical school is that while you're in medical school, you're working in the hospital. After the first 6 years, while you get your various degrees, you're working. And that's not a a doctorate or a, how do you say that? A master. That's the basic. So if you want to go and get your doctorate, your master is 3 years at least. And your doctorate, it's up to you how many years, because your doctorate, it's not only training, it's working in, how do you say, making research. Okay, I found it, research. Here, those are very cheap. That's why Greek people, let me explain you something. Here now, the past 8 years, we have economical crisis. And we have, over the latest few years, over 1 million Greek people, and we are not a big country, we are only 11 million, over 1 million Greek people left the country. And they are like hot bread abroad, because in the majority, I mean in 90% of them, they have very strong degrees, because Greek universities have very strong degrees. I mean, our law school, for example, has beaten Harvard in competitions about, that the students do. We have very high degrees in mathematics, in laws, in medicals. We have really, really, really high degrees and high level. So people from Greece, because they have that high level of education, if they can, because it needs money. Even if the university is free, it still needs money to pass and to go to another town and study if you're not in that town. And as a result, Greek people don't get very young. We don't have this year. If you see somebody get married in Greek young, that means that they don't have an education. Because if you're studying, you can get married. It's really rare to see somebody studying and getting married. So you see people in Greece, they go to the 30s and the 40s and they're still single. And all the big brains and minds that we see, they leave the country to find a better place somewhere else so they can work there. I need something here. I don't know what to place there. They are not expensive here, Becky, to get the degree, but it takes money in order to go to school. You don't pay the school, you pay for the living. How will you live all those years? You have to have people to support you. Plus, how do you enter medical school? If you just sit down and study, it's very, very, very hard to enter. It's really, really hard to enter university. Imagine that even our art school, it's really, really, really hard to enter. It needs good degrees and be a great artist, to be a special talent. Nobody can enter like that. So that's one thing, that people with money, but stupid people, they are not the ones that have actually access to, to our universities. You have to be smart to enter. You have to be hardworking to enter. So it doesn't take actually, Got it. Let's hope. Let's hope I got it. Hello, Lena. Let's hope I got it this time. This is also from Irene. And let's hope. Yeah, something like that. Okay, like it. Hello, Elena. Thank you for coming. Should I add the ribbon here? Why not? Let's see what will it match there. Okay, this one. How are you, Elena? I'm just found a wide head but short needle. And I will place my ribbon and see, let's see how much do I want. And the 3 tessa. And I want to place it from here. So I will place a pin here so I can recognize that. And start. Once I was engaged with a guy, and he was really, really, really snoring. So he never let me sleep while he was sleeping. I couldn't sleep with him next to me. And it was really getting on my nerves. Plus, I'm an only child and I was raised alone and I didn't have anyone in the house and in the room. And it was, you know, just me and my parents. And I was used to the quiet because my mom likes it quiet. So it was really, really frustrating for me to sleep next to him. So one day, I roll him over. Imagine we have a big but very tall metallic bed, very tall metallic bed. It was taller than a chair. So one day I roll him over, roll, and push him with my leg. And he fell down and you hear the boom while he was falling. And I turned to the side and pretend I was sleeping. And he woke up scared to death. And she told me, "Oh, babe, what happened?" And I told him, "I don't know, babe. Maybe you fell in your sleep." The thing is that made it even worse because after that he was cuddling me so tight and he was even closer to me in bed, while he was sleeping, and it was really, really annoying. But it was funny, the way that he felt on the floor and the scared look on his face. Oh, baby, what happened? And I don't know, baby. Maybe you fell in your sleep. The weird thing is that I couldn't sleep next to him. He was snoring, and he wasn't fat or anything. He was just snoring. And I couldn't sleep next. I was watching TV all night. I had to watch TV all night because I couldn't do anything, even though he was the type of person that you could get to bed with another guy next to him and he couldn't understand. He wasn't waking up even with bombs. I don't know how could he do that. So one night I was so tired, so devastated, that I went to the next bedroom and slept. Oh, next morning he woke up and he started looking in the house like crazy, and he thought I left, and he was like acting like crazy. I mean, and then he came and find me sleeping in the other bed, and he was looking at me scared and angry. I was saying to me, how dare you, how dare you? And I was, what? How dare you do this to me? How dare you? Yes, snoring can drive you nuts because you want to sleep. You want to sleep also. It's your right. It's your right. You have any right to sleep. And we can't all sleep in a noisy environment. For me, I can sleep in a noisy environment. I can even be annoyed by the breathing of the other person, just by hear the breathing. Some people snore like tractors, you know, like huge machines. I'm trying to open it so it will look better. Yes, quilling is the word. Looks like it's enormous work. It takes, plus it must need good tools, good blades so you can cut the fabrics, and good machine so you can do nice stitching and join them together, and a big surface I bet it takes so you can. It looks like it takes a lot of work, but most handmade items, don't they? It takes me forever because some gaps are not properly opened and they don't let the ribbon open up. Yeah, Arlena, my mom has that. She can sleep all night. Let's say she can sleep. She's in pace, so she doesn't go to a deep sleep, deep level of sleep. But she has a TV all night playing. She never watches a movie or a serial or TV show because she fell asleep in the first 10 minutes. And when you go and turn the TV off, her eyes open. And she say, why did you close it? I was watching that. So annoying because the gaps are not open. I got a new rotary cutter from AliExpress, but I managed to damage the blade in few days. It's this one. And I like the color and it was cheap. It's this one. And I like the color because cheap, but it doesn't cut. Can you see? Because I damaged it. When I first got it, it was cutting nicely. Stupid idea. Jeez. I get so annoying when somebody takes because it's not probably made. Jeez. Waste of time. I hate wasting time like that. They do it and they don't do it nicely. Good, jeez. Tear it in pieces. You will see it will get on my nerves. I will cut it in pieces. When you make a product, make it nice. My nerves. Freaking. These stupid things are not completely open, so the ribbon doesn't allow the ribbon to spread, and you have to open it one by one. I'm not nuts. I'm just annoyed by that. Jeez. Fiskar looks like it has amazing products, but they are expensive. At least here they are. They must have amazing products because their specialty was gardening tools. So they really know about blades. And I wish I had a Fiskar's guillotine. I have a guillotine that I got from supermarket and it's broken. First of all, it didn't ever cut straight. It was cutting with an ankle. And secondly, it broke. Geez, 12 hours to do something like that. And secondly, it broke because I tried to cut something heavy for that. A piece of cardstock. Sorry for my nose. And I tried to cut something heavy for that, and it damaged it, and it doesn't cut straight now, and it tears the paper. It chews the paper in a why does my brain doesn't work today? I don't know why that's happening. Why does so? Boy, I'm a boring crafter. I even bore myself. Jeez. How nice I burn my hands. I do it so well. The hand burning thing, I mean. Yes, I did the corners lousy, Becky, sorry. The dog's making an appearance once again. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. Say something, ladies, because I'm not speaking. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. Taxi. That's enormous. Where did I put the needle? Come on, I lost the needle. Oh, here it is. I won't use the needle. Just saying good morning, people. There are 5. It's not 1, it's 5. And they are not saying good morning. They are saying stupid scissors. They don't grab. Can you see? Can you see? They don't grab. They are not saying good morning, people. They are saying we are annoying. We have 1, and it's like a Pomeranian, and it's so annoying. It's the worst dog I ever had. It's the worst dog I ever had. I mean, it's so barking all the time, shouting. Even if it's from joy, it's really, really, really annoying. The worst dog I ever had. The voice of that dog is so annoying that you want a remote control that has the mute, and you press the mute so he will shut his mouth. The best dog I ever had was a Cocker Spaniel. He was like a person, amazing, 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 stunning creature. The personality of that dog was like the best human. He was better than human. He was the best ever dog, the ideal dog that everyone should have. And after the best dog, I found this, which is the worst dog. He's beautiful, so what? He's pretty and he's charming, and all he wants is play and walk and stuff like that. But the level of noise that he makes, the level of the noise, oh gosh, I'm telling you. You want, that stuff that you put in your ear so you won't hear. It's really annoying, and when he escapes, oh gosh, when he escapes the yard and go outside and makes you to want the ground to open and swallow by the ground. When I was working in a village as a physiotherapist, it was a family there that was leaving to Australia. They were permanently moving there. Permanently. Okay, you know what I mean. Jeez. And didn't know what to do with him. And clever me, I say, okay, I will keep him. Stupid me, the worst choice of my life. And my mom hates him and makes it even worse. $300 to make a corner. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, I will have to close now. Oh, I don't like it at all. Wow, how ugly it looks. And I cut the ribbon. Jeez. It really looks ugly. Oh, jeez. That was an hour wasted. What's under? It's not morning here, it's afternoon. Thank you for stopping by, ladies. I'm sorry for all that mess. For all this mess. Oh, gosh. At least we know we don't do. I don't do the lives for the views. That's something. Because nobody will want to see. Thank you, Thunder. Nobody will want to see and watch this happening. Yes. Thunder, do you know my Facebook page, my Facebook profile? Are we Facebook friends? If we were Facebook friends, send me a message, so a PM me, so I will know and add you. Okay, I like that. I like this one. This one's okay. Bye bye, Thunder, and thank you so much for your patience staying with me all this time. Hugs and kisses to you too. Let me take a look from the middle. mother came. Okay, I will close it now because the dogs will start making noise. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you later with the finished project.